the great mistake of cosmological physics. Error that if corrected, then we understand the cosmic structure, both of the microcosm and the macrocosm with much greater ease. Basis. Electrical or electromagnetic charges are not components of the nucleus, but of the peripheral magnetic fields. They are therefore orbital charges and not nuclear charges. I suppose that for many critical minds it will be like me, that the idea that the positive, plus, electrical charges that attract electrons reside and are components of the atomic nuclei, but that nevertheless these negative electrons they spend their time avoiding them and spinning around them without getting close, as if they were playing, "You won't catch me." It lacks any scientific logic. They seem to say, "Yes, you attract me and I approach you, but when I am close I avoid you and escape." Well, no, that is not possible. The electrons will surely go and be located next to the positive charges, plus, that is, on the orbits. This, which in principle is just pure logic, in practice all the evidence leads us to consider it correct. Let's see some evidence of this. 1. The neutron test. If the neutron is a proton, plus, bonded to an electron, minus, then this would be the most stable particle possible, plus or minus equals 0, and would never be destroyed. However, the proton refuses to have the electron close to it and tells it, "You can't be here. You go to your correct place, that is, to your corresponding orbit," and repels or expels it. 2. The behaviors and chemical reactions of hydrogen, for example, make us see that if it loses its electron 1,000,000 times and recovers it again, the electron will always go to its corresponding orbit and not to the nucleus. And why would it go to orbit, if where it is called, plus, is from the nucleus? And like these examples, dozens, for example. A simple pressure on matter, atoms, etc., and more clearly on hydrogen would cause its electrons to collapse onto the nucleus. But let's look at the level of the stars. What happens there? Well, the same. No matter how many formulas we try to apply, it is never convincing that if there exists a nucleus with a constant force of gravity and attraction on its satellites, solar core and its planets, planets and their moons, center of galaxies and their surrounding stars, these orbital satellites they would end up succumbing and falling on the cores. So why don't they do it? Because together with gravity, and arising from the material nuclei, important magnetic fields are produced that redistribute and organize the orbits and their orbitals, satellites, around them. And between the two force fields they induce and give the orbitals, satellites, the appropriate rotation speed according to their mass, to maintain the balance of centripetal forces, and that they remain in permanent rotation equilibrium. Well friends, thanks for your kindness.